Welcome back to Runny Eggs Gaming. Today we'll be diving into the digital frontier to explore the past and future of the amazing Tron franchise. So stick around because we've got a lot to cover and a lot of really cool stuff coming up in the near future. And if you love Tron, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment of your favorite game, movie, or show. Now grab your light cycle, cause let's get going. This is where the grid all began, with the original Tron movie, released in 1982. Its early use of CGI set it apart from all movies of its time, and still holds up to this very day. The now famous Jeff Bridges played the main character Kevin Flynn, a computer programmer who gets transported to a digital world. Even though it didn't do very well at its time, Tron became a cult classic, praised for its innovation and visuals and unique concept. Next, we enter the world of Kingdom Hearts in 2005, where I was originally introduced to Tron and have been obsessed ever since. Sora, Donald, and Goofy traveled to many Disney-inspired worlds in this video game, but none stuck out quite like Space Paranoids. Teaming up with Tron and taking down the Master Control was a highlight of my childhood and introduced me and a whole new generation to Tron. In 2010, Tron Legacy hit theaters as a sequel to the original film. Being a fan ever since playing Kingdom Hearts 2 and watching the original Tron film, I was ecstatic. It follows Sam Flynn, Kevin Flynn's son, as he ventures into the grid to find his missing father. The movie's visuals are jaw-dropping and revolutionary, and it has one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard for a movie, created by none other than Daft Punk. Its deeper exploration of the digital world was something that still holds up to this very day. Releasing alongside Tron Legacy, Tron Evolution is a third-person action-adventure game that serves as a prequel to the movie. It explores the events leading up to Legacy, offering players a chance to experience the grid firsthand. In my personal opinion, the controls took a little while to get used to, but the story and being able to control a program while exploring the grid is so much fun. Tron Uprising, created in 2012, is an animated TV series set between the events of Tron and Tron Legacy. A young program voiced by Elijah Wood, who becomes the leader of a revolution against the regime of Clue. The show is praised for its animation style, voice acting, and expansion of the Tron universe. At first glance, the animation is a bit strange, but once you get into the show and get it connected to the characters, it's so nice to have more Tron lore in a new medium. Kingdom Hearts fans got another taste of Tron in 2012's Dream Drop Distance, with the Grid, a world based on Tron Legacy. This world features characters and settings from the 2010 film, allowing players to experience the digital frontier in a new way. Getting to see these new Tron characters in such a familiar setting brings back so many awesome memories from my childhood. I love that they did this, and I'm so excited to see what they do in the future. In 2016, Tron RUN brought the franchise into the endless runner genre. This game combines fast-paced action with the iconic Tron visuals. Players can race through dynamic circuits, facing off against enemy programs while customizing their loadouts, and when you're not on foot running and throwing your disc, you can hop on a light cycle and race the timer while fighting off rival riders. The year was 2021, and you might be familiar with a little game called Fortnite, or maybe Fall Guys. Well, would you be surprised to learn that Tron Cosmetics are in both? They originally came to Fall Guys in 2021, letting you play as the original Tron, Rizzler, Quora, and Stark. And later, Fortnite added a Tron collab, but decided instead of Tron characters that they would have Fortnite default characters wearing Tron costumes. Not as cool as I would have hoped, but I am glad that we got Light Cycle gliders and Tron disc pickaxe. Tron Identity released in 2023. It's a visual novel puzzle game developed by Bithell Games. Set in a new grid, players follow Query, a detective program investigating a mysterious explosion. The game combines narrative-driven gameplay with puzzle solving, offering a fresh take on the Tron universe. Haven't gotten a chance to play this one, but more Tron stories are always welcome. If you haven't tried Disney Speedstorm yet, why not? It's free to play. And next year, they're going to be featuring a Tron-themed season in 2025. This season will introduce new racers and tracks inspired by the Tron franchise, allowing players to race through the grid in high-speed kart battles. This is a crossover that I have been waiting for since Disney Speedstorm first released in 2023. Tron will be a perfect fit for this game, and I'm really excited to see what characters they add. Here's hoping we get light cycles, but I'm fine with a Tron-themed car too. Also coming in 2025 is Tron Catalyst, a highly anticipated game that promises to expand the Tron universe even further. From the information that has been released, this game looks to be an isometric action-adventure with exciting combat and a very interesting storyline. The same company that created Tron Identity is creating this game as well, so I'm excited to see what they do with the IP as they continue to push their limits. I will definitely be covering this on this channel, so don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss that video. Finally, let's talk about the new Tron movie. Tron Ares is set to release in 2025. Starring Jared Leto and Evan Peters, this movie will continue the story of the Tron universe. Ares has somehow found a way to enter the human world. I'm very interested to see where all of this goes, and can't wait to see if we finally get new Tron toys and merchandise. The soundtrack will be composed by 9 Inch Nails, but I think it'll be a hard act to follow considering Daft Punk knocked it out of the park with Tron Legacy. Thank you so much for joining me today to talk about everything Tron. There's so much cool new Tron stuff coming up in the near future, and if you haven't heard of some of these games or some of these movies, go back and play them, watch them, and check them out. Tron is an awesome universe and has so much more to offer. Thanks again for joining me today on Runny Eggs Gaming. Leave a comment below letting me know what your favorite piece of Tron media is, and I'll see you on the other side of the sunny side.